If you're a Real Madrid fan right now, let me guess. You're probably like me and absolutely relieved there's a break in the action. Because watching this team lately, it feels less like entertainment and more like endurance training. Every match is suffering. Every 90 minutes is stress. Even when Madrid win, you're walking away asking yourself, why was that so hard? And that's the scary part. Because the last sounds echoing around the Santiago Bernabéu weren't cheers. They were whistles. And that's after a 2-0 win at home. Let that sink in. And this is where we're at. It wasn't supposed to be like this. 6 months ago, Xabi Alonso walks through the door and it feels inevitable. Not hopeful, inevitable. The prodigal son comes home, fresh off dismantling Bayern's dominance with Leverkusen. One loss all season, tactical darling, aura intact. But here's the thing about this club, and we all know it. Real Madrid does not do patience. It does trophies. It does dominance. And anything else, you're on borrowed time. So 6 months into the dream job, what started as a fairy tale is starting to feel a lot more like a horror film. At the time of this recording, Real Madrid have won 5 of their last 8 games in all competitions, and somehow it still doesn't feel convincing. They're currently in automatic qualification for the Champions League, and in La Liga, they're just 4 points behind Barcelona. And look, I've said before, we throw the word crisis around way too easily. But by Madrid standards, yeah, this isn't good. The tabloids are already warming up. Sources close to the club, full confidence. You know how this movie ends. So the question isn't if there's a problem. The question is, what exactly is going wrong? Let's start with the obvious. This club isn't just thin, it's on life support. The injury list is absurd. Hospital award levels absurd. And Madrid must be wondering what kind of footballing sins they committed, because once again, a high-profile Premier League signing arrives and their body immediately taps out. Trent Alexander-Arnold isn't alone in that. Anybody remember Eden Hazard? Just in the last month, Carvajal, Rudiger, Militao, Mendy, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde. Even Mbappe breaks his finger because he was trying to count up how many goals he needs to beat Cristiano Ronaldo. And Franco Masantuano, yeah, add him to the list too. And then, just to really twist the knife, Fran Garcia and Alvaro Carreras get sent off against Celta Vigo. So now, Xabi Alonso is trying to build a defensive line out of duct tape, prayers, and vibes. And shocker, it's conceding goals and making mistakes every game. So is this on Xavi? Is it the training methods, the medical staff, pure bad luck? Honestly, probably a little bit of everything. But what it definitely is a manager trying to rotate a squad that is quite literally falling apart. So let's talk tactics. Xabi Alonso is a system guy. We knew that coming in. With half spaces, compact blocks, precise triggers. And to be fair, there's one player this whole setup is working perfectly for, Kylian Mbappe. He just tied Cristiano Ronaldo's record for the most goals scored in a calendar year for Real Madrid. And this system serves the king. But while Mbappe is feasting, the rest of the court looks miserable. Against Celta Vigo, Madrid didn't get sliced open, they were walked through. And that's continued on, barely escaping a third division Talavera in the Copa del Rey, and then ending the first half of the season in a very unconvincing win. And this is where the philosophical clash starts. Xavi believes no one is untouchable. This sounds great in theory, but is that the philosophy capable with Real Madrid, a club built on Galacticos, egos, and stars who expect freedom? Historically, Real Madrid thrive under managers like Zidane and Ancelotti, guys who trust the talent, who let players feel the game. But right now, a lot of these players don't feel free at all. Take Vinicius Jr. He is not thrilled about sharing his favorite spaces with Mbappe. And let's be honest, we all know who wins that argument. Moments like this in El Clasico, that's not nothing, that's friction. And then there's the biggest casualty of all this, Rodrigo. Before his goal against City, he went 1 minute away from breaking the club's all-time drought record. When you cram 3 elite left-sided attackers into one lineup, Someone's getting sacrificed. And right now, it's been him. But this goes beyond tactics, beyond egos. There's a leadership hole in the squad as well, and it's massive. Madrid lost Toni Kroos and Luka Modric in back-to-back windows. And let's be clear, they did not replace them. And maybe they can't. Those guys slowed games down, controlled tempo, knew exactly when to calm things and when to turn it up. Now you've got Bellingham, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, all rotating roles, all talented, but none truly setting the rhythm the way Xavi's system demands. And you can see the pressure creeping in. Jude Bellingham hasn't been bad, but the frustration is there. The ref arguments, the edge. I don't even hate it, but it tells you everything. After City, Jude said the squad is united. Nobody's complaining. Everyone's behind the manager. Maybe, but at Real Madrid, player power is never far away, and I don't see the calming presence right now to manage that storm. So here's where we're at. Xabi Alonso's Madrid is dealing with a brutal injury crisis, tactical growing pains, star players unhappy, and a leadership vacuum. The City game summed it all up perfectly. Bright start, Rodrigo scores, hugs Xavi, and there's hope. Then chaos. Courtois spills a routine header. Rudiger wrestles Haaland like it's WWE. Make or break match, full confidence, all of it. They lost at home, and all their other games have been very unconvincing. Something is broken, and I still haven't seen a comunicado oficial. Have you? Because if there's one thing I know about Real Madrid, when things start wobbling, the circus doesn't wait long. So don't be shocked if you start hearing that theme music again during this break and after it. Let me know what you think about Real Madrid's current situation down below. As always, love you guys, appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.